delete what? Seriously? That was fucking weird. Give me 1 second, everybody. Can't see the chat just yet. So I'm still doing some self-promotion. Alright, and now I can see the chat in just a sec. Gosh dang it, I forgot to fix things. I'll fix it now and I'll know I messed it up. Alright, Rambo Nes. Rambo, that, I'm assuming this is probably it. There we go. Okay. And now I'm in the chat. Hello, everybody. Kind of went live a little bit early. Kind of forgot again that I needed to change the information before I tried to start this. But now everything should be correct. I'm just going to look at the title and be like, later. But it's okay. I have to get both of the ones to say Kirby. Basically, that's only with me. And when people look at this and see Rambo is a trademark of blah, blah, blah. Which I can now unpause this. Yeah, Rainbow right there. When people see that at the start. Rambo. So I've decided to do a late stream because I figure one person would be interested in seeing this. A friend of mine actually voted, basically requested this. Last game nobody requested, the Kirby one. Since nobody requested one after, basically my buddy Boho, I believe it is. Bohovnik. Oh, crud. Oh, did the light bulb go out? I thought the storm was trying to kick the power out. I think a light bulb went out. Huh. Anyway. So we're gonna start this. I believe it's continue, like, insert, like, a bajillion passwords. Yeah. Colonel Turtman visits Rambo in the military prison. Rambo, I want to send you on a mission. It's dangerous, but you'll be free if you succeed. This is totally a great voice for, you'll be free if you succeed. No, I don't know what type of voice to give this guy. I'll go with this one. Yeah. I made us to mission. Yeah. Terrible military general voice. Yeah. But it also makes it funny, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. In the jungle in Vietnam, we believe they are alive. They are alive, prisoners of the enemy. Yeah. Your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? Yeah. I can either say, I'm not afraid of death, or I feel better in prison. First major choice, people. What should I go with? I forget this one, like, literally, like, game overview or something, because I feel like this either says, this one probably just does something stupid. I feel better in prisons. But it's up to you, the game doesn't start until you say yes. But it's up to you, the game doesn't start until you say yes. Yeah, pretty much that. Alright, fine, I'm not afraid of death. Gosh, fuck. Good, I'll make the arrangement. Why the fuck do you ask me the question if I can't say no? What the hell is the purpose? I'm gonna stab things. I don't have anything else yet. I can stab things. I have a knife. They only gave me a knife. What jerks. Sending me into a battlefield with only a knife. I'm Erickson. I'm glad to work with you. Actually, I'm Erickson. Glad to work with you. Cool beans, whatever. Get out of my way. Oh, there's a second person. Rambo, you forgot. Forget about your absurd hand-to-hand fighting. Military technology will work the best. Go to the hangar. Alright. I'll go to the hangar. Where's the hangar at? So it looks like a hangar to me. Let me be honest with you. Yeah. Stab it, stabs. Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. I can do the jump down through a platform thing. But if I stop, like, halfway through... I think that's not what I want to do. Well, technically... You have to hold the button down past the point. Interesting. Oh, gosh. I'm going to use a little bit of this because, one, I'm not using passwords because, yeah, forget that. I'm not going to use the passwords. There's no reason to use those when I have those available. I'm just going to let people know I'm just going to let a couple more people know I'm live. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna get myself a drink of water. Might just use this voice the whole time because why not? Maybe I might alternate between voices. Between my normal voice and the jet voice. I'll do the jet voice when I feel especially badass. Right now, I'm probably not going to feel that very much because I have a freaking knife. Let's be honest. Also, I'm waiting for... basically, if Bojo's in here, I'm waiting for him to say hi. Or Bohovnik. The name looks like Bojo. That's the only reason I say Bojo, but it's Bohovnik. I've actually heard the pronunciation now, so now I know how to say it. Behovnik. Oh gosh, pausing sounds like something I don't want to do very often. Alright, so we have knife 2, arrows, hammer arrows it looks like, but they might be exploding arrows. And then assault rifle, grenades, and I'm assuming healing potions. So you have to hit up in order to go up or down. What's your deal? I'm Commander Mordok. We want you to get into the enemy territory and take photographs of the POW camp. You're not to engage the enemy. Photo. Why the fuck did I not give him the right voice? Photos, not rescue them. I repeat, you're not to engage the enemy. Go to the weapons center and get weddy like Elmer Fudd. Wabbits. Alright, where's this weapon bay? I could use some weapons. Going in with a knife sounds like a terrible idea. I picked some weapons for your mission. Go to Turtman. Ooh, I actually have some weapons. I have 20 of these things. I'll see what they do in combat, but I actually have some weapons. Okay. I don't know if I've ever noticed that you get weapons right here. But it's very nice that they give you some weapons. And we go in a loop again. Okay, cool. This game is going to be confusing. I've actually played through this once, so I actually know this game is confusing. Alright, we already read this guy. So, for all this military technology, what they actually gave me was probably what looks like either throwing knives or we've no time. Get to Charterman soon. Okay. Are you Charterman? You're the contact man. Over there, he'll guide you in the jungle. You got 36 hours to get in and complete your assignment and get the hell out. If you get in trouble, try to reach the extraction site mark on your map. Good luck, Rambo. Yeah! Hop out of a plane just like Metal Gear Solid 3. Which is totally why I'm using that. Okay. We're in. So this is the game. We're now in the middle of enemy territory, and our first enemies are, of course, the wildlife. Dangerous wildlife. And I got some extra of these. Let's see what these do. These any good? They're literally throwing daggers. So the advanced military technology that they gave me. Alright, welcome, Bohovnik. Glad you made it. You made it for Rambo. This is Rambo. I think. Oh, I also got some healing potions. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Dang it. One, this is what an old NES game looked like. And two, this is Rambo. I do not start off with a machine gun. That is like my ultimate weapon in this. Looks dangerous. I'm not gonna fall on that. So let's go up here. Crap. I do have 5 medical potions, it looks like, so that's good. I need experience. I forget why I need experience. But I'm assuming it's probably to level up my knife and my health. Probably my health, more or less. In this game, it's a maze. So, like, I've been technically through this game once, but it was a long time ago. And I cannot tell you how to do it again at the moment. I might need a walkthrough to get through this entirely, but I'm just going to try to wing it right now. There's some medical potions if things go bad. Also, pausing is probably a terrible idea. Also, the tiger. Let's kill it with a knife. Let's do my throw daggers. I just failed horribly at killing a tiger. Come back here, you motherfucking tiger. I won't get in my range, you're like hopping. Douche. Right, come on. Yep, that is healing potions. That is a healing potion. Oh, the tiger gave me some good stuff. Oh, they either give you the stuff or they give you experience. Now I got a bow. Really, the tiger that is like... Oh, crud. I accidentally used another healing potion when I didn't need it. That sucked. Oh wow, my knife literally cuts him once. Oh wait, I'm leveled up. Right. I leveled up. My knife is literally actually better now. Well, that also means my defense is better too. I have no idea. Let's go north, I guess. What's new? Also sounds friendly. Hello. I'm Ko. You did not expect a woman. Would you like to know something? Where's the camp? The camp is located in the jungle east of the river. I've arranged the boat. Let's go to the dock. Are you following me now? I think you're following me now. Oh, so if you go to those little walls, you're sort of following me now at the slowest pace possible. Amazing. Alright, so there's a wall. Okay. Cool. Alright, cool. Got some more arrows. That's good. So yeah, you get weapons, but the problem is, like I said, you either get the weapons or you get the experience points. Experience points are good. What? You should know us. We want to get the boat. We want to get on the boat. Here's the money. Okay. Get on, hurry. Yay! We got the boat. The boat in here. There's no boat. Just walk across the water. Rambo and Co. on the boat. What does this pendant mean? It brings me good luck. Rambo, please keep this pendant. Please take care of it. Now here we are. We'll have to walk from here to the camp. Alright, cool beans. Wait, we're already here? I'll just walk through the water like a boss. Alright, that was actually what I needed to do. Alright, it says like area 3, I'm assuming. Let's go search the village. You'll find it in the east. Alright, to the east. And if that's the east, then what was to the south? More bugs. Also, enemies being a jerk and hiding in the sands. That seems weird, that cutoff. It does not give me the feel of like. Oh, so they're deadly piranhas. Let me see. At least the piranhas give me like 2 experience points, so they're actually not that bad. Let's go to the camp, just in case we're supposed to go to the camp first and then, like, come this way. So, I mean, that's like 85% chance, let's be honest. I'm not sure why these throwing knives come from bees. Or why tigers have arrows. Probably use another level up again soon. I don't know if levels up heal you either. I also kind of forget how bad death is in this game. Oh, I got some grenades. I surprisingly do not like how the grenades don't have a 0 next to them. So I feel like I need them. I need a lot of them. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I got you anyway. Dang it. I can jump this. There we go. I feel like I could actually jump that. Come here, kitty. There we go. And that's the kitty has been stabbed. How'd that work? What's up this way? I can't see in there. I'm not even gonna try. Also wondering when I get some more life potions. I'm dead. So what's the penalty for death? Yeah, that really dumb screenshot from going. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So when you're talking to people, you can pause the game. It tells you how long you've been playing. Oh no, it tells you how long the adventure's been going on. I think technically you have like 30 some hours. Alright, so, and my experience don't get reset. It's just progress. Okay. That is reasonable. We can deal with that. Okay. Progress and literally nothing else. You keep all your items, you keep all the other stuff. Unfortunately, you do not get more than 10 grenades. So of course you know this means we got a grenade at Snake. I think it died. It could have touched my strong bod. That sucked. Hold on. There we go. I found the best use for the grenades. Giant kitties. Alright. Perfect. Flawless use. There's no better use. Let's make our way. Let's keep on making our way. Stepped on that spider. Yeah. Get back here. I need a lot of experience for my next level. And I got exploding arrows, I think. Yeah. Nice. I do like how they give you like 10 each time you get a pickup. That's nice. This game's actually almost reasonable. Is there nothing here? Ah. Besides the bat. The ultimate enemy, this bat, is Dracula. Okay, we killed Dracula. I'm not gonna worry about healing, because I'd rather have need healing when I need it. I was just testing it out, and the second time I used it was accidental anyway, so. Because I honestly don't know who drops healing. Or where you can get a stock of healing. But believe me, when I find that out, I am going to get a lot of that. Believe me. There we go. Best use for the grenades right now, since they're kind of giving them to me. An enemy drop over here, so that's not that bad. Like literally, an enemy drop in here was like literally giving me grenades. So might have been this guy. Yeah, that dude literally drops grenades like every time. I'm beginning to wonder if that's like a thing. Is that there is a specific enemy that drops things. So okay, so the path is not that way. There is nothing at the end of that road. Oh, except for exploding arrows. That's what was actually down that road. Hold on. I'm gonna go stock up on exploding arrows. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Ugh, I like how I walked for a few more steps and then realized I was dead. Amazing. Does my time go up when I die? Okay, not really. Hey, you know what? I got like 8 more exploding arrows, and I'm sure to get more later. But having a few now might be useful. Yeah, these enemies give like only 2 experience. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Doodle-doo-doo. Stab the fish with a knife. Like how the guy says, your hand-to-hand technology is useless, but yet it's like literally killing everything in like 1 hit. Oh, I got some more arrows. Cool. Very nice. See if that enemy drops arrows again. That'd be nice. Magically stock up on like full-on arrows. That fish was out of water. Let's max out on arrows. I got 62 arrows now. So that is a thing that you can do. So when I find the enemy that drops potions, I'm going to stock up on so many potions. At least 9. If an enemy drops potions, I am stocking up, basically, is all I'm saying. So that's how this works. So the enemies that drop items are literally almost always the same enemy. Well, regardless of this run, if I get murdered by the fish, at least one, I'm getting a ton of experience. And I've maxed out on arrows. Okay, so if I die this run, it's okay. And also, since now that I know dying means very little... What's that? S? That's right, I can't do anything. Why does it not bring up the pause menu here? Just when you're talking to people, it brings it up. Oh gosh. Poison Lake. Or Bubbly Lake. I have no idea what this S was. Yeah, it's such a weird thing that you can pause when talking to people. And it brings up a very useful and helpful menu. Also, I hate literally how the knife is literally weaker than like... Or no, the knife is heal yourself. Never. Never. I don't know when the next like medical potions are. I don't get those back when I die. I only got 3 left. I don't want to waste them. That is literally like me being my stingy self of I don't know. Oh, that's a speed increase. I can now run like a boss. Okay, cool. What's this way before I go back into Toxic Lake with death bubbles? So S is a speed up. Alright. I don't really want to go back into Death Lake. Okay. So how do I get more max HP? Because I've leveled up once. I did not gain new max HP. Well, it looks like I should be able to. And now we're in the jungle. Whoa! Oh, those guys are worth a lot. They probably hurt like a... Yay, more grenades. More grenades. Cool. Doing some mild hunting here. Wait, what? I'm almost thinking like literally the last checkpoint is like the last person you talk to. That's how this works. Wait, what? Wait, why can't I select my potion now? What? Okay, I was just being awkward. Okay. Whatever, game, you're awkward sometimes. I won't stop being you, I guess. Go ahead and use some of this bow ammo since I'm maxed out on it right now. Are you going back to boarding school? Well, that's good. When is that? Alright, cool, that's my bow back. Let's go check out Toxic Lake this time. One thing that's awkward is you have to pick up the items in a certain order. Or you have to cycle through the items in a certain order. Cool, but that was... that enemy just dropped an item. I don't like... Oh, that's another annoying feature of this game. Come on. Is when you get hit, it knocks you through platforms. Oh! Is this... Oh, yeah, this is. Okay. I don't understand why it puts me here instead of there, but whatevs. Okay, so... we now know officially that we need to go this way. It's official now. Shoot. But this way's blocked off by stupidity. That's awkward. Also awkward is the fact that they're not going to be active much Monday through Friday. Fair enough. I almost kind of thought you were going to be at like the school today, honestly. The fact that you technically just saying that you are going to be, like, that's kind of why I was like wondering if you'd have time to actually do this, because I thought it'd already be school time for you. Yeah. Dang it. I do have my days right? Yeah. The day is school is tomorrow. Oh. Okay, I think that makes sense. My brain's just not processing it right now. Let's go this way. It's what if an enemy did drop a healing thing, I would heal. If I found any enemy that dropped healing, because I now know there's enemies that do the arrows. Like that guy. There are plenty of them. Let's go south. Get rid of you. I wish you guys would just constantly drop the 5 XP. I'll start throwing the knives now. I got like more of those right now. Shoot. You know, fine, I'll heal myself. I just hope there's potions later. I'm sure there would be. I'm hoping they're not like a super finite source of things. This is going to be dumb. But I have a feeling... Okay, cool. If I'm up in the air, I don't get knocked through the floor. Good. I had a feeling that was going to be like a really bad, like if it knocked me to the floor type thing. it would be bad. Yeah, it's good that I healed. No, I can't throw my knife through that. You know what I can do? I use a bomb on that very tiny bird above me. I found something. I'll go ahead by myself. I see. So that should be a checkpoint. Remember how we told the guy, I mean, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, Bojo, but we told one guy we're not going to confront the troops. Well, of course this had to happen. I died. Let's continue. I'll go ahead by myself. So there we go. All these guys hurt. Well, good news. I may die constantly here because these guys literally drop like 5 experience each. But they hurt like a brick. So I'm not going to heal, basically, is what I'm saying. Because I'm actually really close to a level up. I'm really close to a level up, so might as well just grind here for a while. You know, the weird thing is I'm used to hitting A or start to do like a cutscene skip. Also, if one of these guys drops some bullets or some more arrows, that'd be nice too. Probably supposed to fight these guys from a distance so they don't drop kick me. These guys have 3 knife hits too. This guy will level me up. He says, and then the guy drops a damn knife. That's a level up. So now my knife's even stronger. Question. Would my knife be stronger? Does that make my, like, not so knife stronger? Yes, everything goes up in power. Yes. Okay, cool. Everything goes up in power. That's awesome. The throwing knives are, say, weaker than my knife. Wait, oh wait. I went lucky with that throw. Oh, I need to hit the start button to see how many experience points I need to level up again. I think I only worked 2. Also, again, why am I not getting more max HP with my level ups? It seems absurd. Oh, because that guy dies in like 1 hit. Okay. I can't go in that door. I can walk for like a few seconds before I die. That's always amazing. Alright, I need 600. I still only have a max of 100. Why? Does not bode well for me. Oh, I'm at max health. Oh, that's smart. Now, I wish these guys had some AKs. That I could pick up their AKs. It'd be a great time to drop some AKs for me. You know what? These guys are worth 5 experience each kill. So, if I keep up this pace, I'll level up again eventually. Maybe I'll get some more max HP at level, like, 3. Of course, if they're going to have, like... They should have the health increase each time as well. Kind of makes no sense to me. How about... By the way... Okay, yeah. Those are powerful. Good. That's what I want to know. I want to know that those are powerful. Dang, I got to this part again and died. Probably need to start using my knives again. I start using my knives again. And that sucks is when they get this close, it's easier to kill them with the not-so-knife. But the good news, part 3, is that if I level up again, my knives should start killing these guys in like one hit. And I'll get experience points even faster. And how does that even work? Also, why do you drop 2 when you don't die in one hit? You die in 2. Like the other jerks. Alright, let's go in here. There's also a path that way. Like a big maze. I ducked. I should have dodged the bullet. Bam, bam. Right, cool. Are bullets like wave beams? Is that what I'm learning here? Also, I can destroy crates. Can I like punch them? No, what needs to be in the... Alright, what needs to seriously be in one of these crates? Not even joking. I'd be so happy, and I would just continue doing the process I've been doing here. And this third one. This third one right here. There we go. There are items in the boxes. Repeat. There are items in the boxes. But I'm pretty sure just like everything else, it's probably the same items. What the heck is that guy? Oh, it's a pirate. Or a sailor. Oh, I think we found the Marines. Aw, oh, dang it. I hate the limited ammo. For like these moves. Because I know I have like 74 left, but that still puts me paired. Like, that feels too low. I'm having limited anything. I always get like slightly paranoid. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm gonna run out at like a really bad time. Again, I'm going to wait until I find potions before I heal. If I find potions, if I find a stockade of potions, I will like heal constantly. Because I will have said stockade, but I don't know how often potions appear in this game. But when I get 9 again, I will heal occasionally. That's the plan. I only healed that one time because I was pretty far and I took more damage afterwards, so yeah. Probably won't heal here for a while because I'm probably going to see if I can level up a third time. The only thing I hate about the throwing knives, or the ranged weapons in general right now, is literally like when they get close to me, I can't like knife them. If that makes any sense of like a thing to be like, oh, I can't do. Oh. 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 Yes, I'm just sitting here whistling to the fact that somebody drops AK ammo, and I'm just like, finally! AK ammo. Finally, some dang AK ammo. Now I can go Rambo. Now the true Rambo can begin. Well, let's let me grab some more AK ammo. Let's find out how powerful this stuff is. Can you guys still hear me? I need to be a little bit more quieter. So I'll probably just talk like this. I gotta just be a little bit more quieter. Which probably means I'll turn down the game a little bit too while I'm at it. On my end. Okay, cool. I'm getting close to the next level up. Alright, so how good is the AK? First of all, it does not shoot through walls. Seriously? Alright, one thing this thing has to do. Like, seriously. Okay, the AK has one advantage over every other weapon. I'm gonna need to level up so that way at least at this point I can kill everything with like one everything. I hate how that guy gets a freebie shot. How these guys get freebie shots through the wall for some reason. Kind of rude. So why'd that guy take 3 hits to die? So apparently in this game, the knife is the most strongest weapon. And it'll continue to be the most strongest weapon. Because it levels up. Well, it levels up along with everything else. So, yeah. I might as well stock up on AK ammo anyway. So it'd be a little bit better. But it's the same damage as the knives. I'll just grab this extra one. Whoa, that guy was worth 10 experience points. I don't know why that guy was worth 10. Just nobody else seems to be. I hate these guys that are worth 2 at the end of these rooms. Ugh. Very ugh. It must be the reinforcements. Reinforcements. Okay, so literally the only thing that was back there was some AK ammo. That's literally all that was back there. A guy with 10 experience points. Which would be honestly a little bit faster than the rest of these guys, but you know, whatever. Honestly, just be nice if when I killed a person, it gave me both the drop and the experience points, but you know, whatevs. Also be nice if I can find a way to get more hit points. But definitely not potions. I'm gonna say that with certainty. Say that with damn good certainty. It definitely ain't no potions. That's not how you get more max HP, because it literally tops you off at 100. I thought it'd be the level ups, but unless either the level ups are random, or I literally have to wait till my 3rd level up in order to actually get like more health. Not sure. I definitely like some more health though. That's for sure. I also like to one-shot these guys. Let's be honest, that'd be fun too. Alright, bull. So basically the only thing that improves between the knife, the arrow, and the AK is literally the distance you throw them. Or the distance they go across the screen. The AK has the longest reach, which makes sense. I'm just gonna keep calling it AK because I just want to, because it's the most commonly known gun that I know of. AK-47. It's like the one I easily know of by name. Wait, is there a path? Let's go this way. What's this way? Oh, let's go this way. Let's see what's this way for a second. A kitty. There's a kitty. I've been shot. Blip. Da 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 da. Okay. Come on, dude. Let's say, I know you can jump. You got them hops. I know you got them hops. You got the mad hops. There we go. At least good news is I'm actually about to level up. So we'll find out if I get more max health or if I get like a third. Like, if I get my weapon to max out again. Like level 3, so that way where I throw these things, I can kill things in one shot. Let's continue to go this way. Also, apparently when I'm ducking but attacking, big bang. Ding. Ding a ding, ding a ding a ding. Well, let's stock up on more knives because I'm kind of running a little low. I mean, when your max is only 99, it kind of goes through a little bit fast when you gotta use 2 per enemy. Okay, please tell me we are at... Yes! Now we can do some serious damage. Okay, cool. Here's some more AKs. Along the way we'll get more knives because now we're not using 2 per kill, we're using 1 per kill. Which is much better. What would be even better is if I could get... Oh, that guy has a lot of health. Guy with the AK has a lot of health. Apparently my knife can cut him like butter. This particular regiment in general just has a lot of health. Wait. I still only 100 health. I'm beginning to think that that's not tied to my level ups. Apparently Co is also an item. Co is a part of my inventory. Don't quite understand that. Also don't quite understand why a headshot with a knife did not kill that guy. I think that'd kill him even more dead. Unless it's like a random variable of like how much damage certain attacks do. And like a random variable of like how much health enemies have and all this other stuff that sounds very confusing because it is. Or like certain enemies just have like 2 extra hit points. Those cats have arrows. So I'll stock up on more arrows if I want to. Good to know. What's this way? Let me use my AK for a moment because I have it. Shoot. There we go. What's in here? Please be a potion. step. Please actually get potion in one of these. That'd be... Okay, good. Oh, gosh. No wonder this is like an infinite spawn of these guys. I was scared there for a second. I didn't think so. But I found it. I found it, everybody. I think we can actually make progress at this point. But more importantly, I found the most important thing. That we're going to go grind for a minute. And seriously, apparently we need a lot. Because I need to get more health. Apparently, I ain't going to get it from these jerks. I ain't going to get it from, like, the beginning of the game here. I have to actually go find something. So, maybe I was supposed to do that dark cave earlier? I don't know. Well, maybe I need a light. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. I forget if backtracking is even a thing. Because I think in my head, I equivalated this to, like, almost like a Metro, like a game where you kind of had to navigate back and forth. But maybe I'm wrong. And, like... Right now, the main objective right now is to get max potions. So that's currently our objective. Is to go get max potions. And however long that takes. And it's however long it takes. Shoot. There's nothing. These first couple things. Wait, it's literally this one. I'm making a mistake here. I might be passing up the one that actually it is. Which box was it? Okay, it's that one. What actually else is down this way? Oh, this is literally just a go come here, get potion. Okay. This is literally a potion gathering spot. That's all that's here. Alright, cool. I'm gonna use arrows because technically there's an arrow farm right outside if I need more. Okay, cool. That works too. I'm gonna get 9 potions, because the potions are super good. They like heal full, so, I mean, why not get max? I'm dead. Alright, cool. I'm going to do one more attempt here, and then I'm going to get a drink. And then the next time I see a potion farm, I will use it to... But I do need enemies that drop more experience. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need enemies to drop more experience than 5 to level up to get to 1500. That's going to take forever. 600 took long enough. I don't think we need to sit here and wait for me to grind the rest. I mean, I could do it. I just don't want to for a stream. Like, I'm usually not heavy into grinding sometimes. Like, I'll do it if I have to. But with, like, being on stream, that makes me want to do it less. For obvious reasons of there's people watching and they're not going to be entertained. They're not going to be entertained with me killing the same 5 soldiers over and over again. I only did it there because I was actually hoping to get more health because I thought I was under health here. But actually, I'm not, which is actually kind of dumb. I'm not under health here. I'm just like... I'm just slightly underpowered for a moment. So what do you think of this game so far, Bojo? Or Boho? Bohovnik? What do you think of this game so far? Is it the Rambo experience you expected? Is it all the Rambo you can handle? The ultimate Rambo experience. Technically, you know, I made a dumb there. I'll clarify, I made a dumb there. Because I could have healed when I got over here. And all I do is leave. I'll fix that mistake after stabbing this guy. This is one of those games where you kind of want to use all your stuff, but at the same time, like, the stuff doesn't really change how useful it is. It's basically kind of the same. And then the limited number of it. Shoot. Well, you know what? I guess I'll just restart one more time to get more knives. I'll go ahead by myself. I'm gonna max out my knives, then we'll continue for real. Is there a guy that gives knives like real quick in this screen? Like, is it you? No. It's like third guy. Second guy if you come this way. Blech. I need 1,500. I'm more like 1/3 of the way there. I want to max out all my knives, die one more time, and then we'll get serious. Oh, is it me? Hold on, I gotta see something. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, the bullets do 12. Along with the drop kicks. Okay, I thought certain attacks were doing less than 12. I'm thinking they are, but I can't tell which ones they are. I thought I just picked up more knives unless it literally didn't count them. Dang it. There we go. Alright, I was gonna get a drink. That's right. Since it's so late for me, my plan of action is to probably play until 5:30 my time, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from now. So basically double the stream length right now. Around that point, depending on where I'm at, I'll end the stream. Unless I feel like I'm real close to the end of the game, like at the final boss or something. Oh, because I had to go kill the third guy. I forgot. It was the third guy that way. Okay, cool. Well, now that we're stocked up on potions, got a pretty good supply of everything else. And there's technically a little bit of arrows this way. I'm gonna restock on arrows right there. Alright, so let's see. How does this work? Shoot, I was gonna heal. But I forgot. That one was my bad. That one was just an error. Well, we have one more area to technically explore at this point. We have explored everywhere else. Found AK ammo, which was nice. Stocked up on it. I got plenty of arrows now, so I probably don't need to be stingy on arrows now. Where is this bridge? Wait. Okay. There's only one direction left. Okay. Really like the last direction. Ooh. I'm gonna go north here. I'll be close to POWs. Dang it. Technically, they're like 2 burly men. It's worth 20 experience. Sure looks familiar. There's more knives. Nothing wrong with more knives. Hey, I found that bridge. So that's the deal with the bridge. I'm confused and worried. Where am I and how did I get here? That was a trap. That was a trap. That's lame. I was worried about that. You know what? I think now understanding how all this trap works. I think it's time to do just a little bit more because, let's see, 1500. Divided by 20. 5 for 100. And then times that by 15. And we'd have a long bullet. Five times 15 is 75. So at most, I just have to kill this first guy 75 times. Plus I get 5 bonus experience each time. And then kill the second guy to get my ammo back. Plus 1 more extra. Perfect grinding strategy. There we go. After I lose a few, I can actually... And once I hit 99, I can go ahead and just... Oh, I don't miss a shot, apparently. I think I missed a shot this last time. After one more, I can do it a little bit faster a couple times. Bam. Good news, we're always making progress. Always making progress with the experience. There we go. We're almost there. And I wish this guy would also drop the extra hit, or the extra experience points, but whatever. Angry sailor with a freaking club. I'm trying to say he was going to be a caveman, but then I seen the sailor tattoo on him. Actually pretty well detailed. For like an NES game. I'm actually impressed. The only reason I'm doing this now is like when am I gonna? Is like I'm not sure when there'll be like a guy that literally gives 20 experience points this easily later. It just takes like 5 rooms to do like get 100. Actually, no, 4. It only does 4 times entering and exiting the room to get 100. After I do this, I'll make a small pilgrimage to go get the health again, and then we'll get a couple bottles of health again. And then we'll make a small pilgrimage to whatever's next. We're almost there. We're literally almost there. Could speed this up a little bit. I'm getting tired of killing that second guy. Just for the arrows. I have plenty now, and I'll get more in a minute. Yeah, I want to see something. The answer is yes. The answer is if I want to risk getting hit, the knife can kill these guys in one hit. That is a strong knife. That's a very strong knife. That's all I gotta say about that. That's a very strong knife. Okay, like literally a couple more times and we'll literally be leveled up. Wait, roughly 2 more. Actually less, because I'll probably start making a... let's go ahead and start doing a heal run. I was actually going to... Let's go ahead and start a heal run. Go a medical run. Let's go pick up some medical supplies. Because literally, like, killing these guys now at this point would basically get me that same level up. It'll save some time in the long run. Even if it's just a little. I leveled up again. I now kill those guys in one hit. The occasional time the game glitches and forgets I can kill these people in one hit. I think that's what happens. That's my assumption at this point, is the game literally just forgets, hey, you can kill these guys in one hit. And so for some reason, blinks them like they're supposed to be hit for a lesser amount of damage. See, that guy got killed in one hit this time. It was like a weird glitch. Basically, it's a glitch. Oh wait, no, I want to be... Yeah. I'm screwed at this point. Kind of wish my level up would increase my health or my defense. One of those two would be nice. Preferably my health. Oh, okay, that was a waste. That was a waste. I gotta be careful now. I made a mistake. Made a grave mistake. I don't know what to do. Well, I guess never mind on the go ahead and heal there aspect. Okay, so how much? I need 3. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, that one. We ain't doing that one. I need enemies with like 100 to drop 100 before I even consider that one. We're at max potions again, so I'll go ahead and just... yeah. Dang it. I'll start healing anytime I'm low at this point. I don't care how far I am in the room. So this is I'm just going to go start healing once I get basically down to 12 HP. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's beautiful. 2 arrows now to kill those guys. That's beautiful. Oh, man. That's lovely. Alright, now we know not to take a side path at all. And this, if I get hit again, I'm going to need a potion. Shit, okay. Okay, potion. Wasn't lying when I said I was going to potion when I got low on health. That time that bullet only did 4 damage. Wish it was actually an indication that my defense was increasing each time I leveled up, but no. It's an indication that the games would probably give me something to get, like, improve myself, but whatever. Oh, well, that guy drops that. Well, if you say so. I mean, that's so far the strongest ranged weapon I've seen in this game so far. And thus Jet grinds more enemies. Because we haven't seen enough of that in this game yet. Look, I just want to make sure I'm stocked up. If the game had a shop system, I would just buy this stuff and I wouldn't worry about this. Which then I'd be grinding money. Alright, that should be enough. There we go. There we go. Destroyed all the boxes just in case. No, I don't have to destroy them. There we go. Oh, finally. Please rescue me. Alright. I'm free. There are some more. I'll be back. Let's get out of here. I did it. So now I got the prisoner of war with me. I mean, I'm checkpointed at this guy, because that would make the most sense to me. Technically, the good news is, regardless, it's like literally a fast path to here. If I play my cards right, I shouldn't get hit again. Just gotta do this in reverse. Just gotta do this path in reverse. This part that I know so well. One. With a dumb hump. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal. Starting dealing with it. I mean, I still came in. I still leave here with more potions that I started with, so that's good. I'm happy to see you're safe. What? Did you take the POW out? You were supposed to take photos only. Let's get out of here now. Apparently Rambo is very stealthy. That's supposed to be the stealthy bit. And now we're going backwards. Oh, I also have the POW now. Still only have max of 100 health. Ding. At least that second guy always has more arrows. I need to see these movies. I've not actually watched these movies. I think I've watched like the newest one. Like the one that was like a remake. But that's about it. Where am I actually? This equation. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Wait. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Have the means, I might as well. Wait. Okay, it was you. Third guy. Okay. Never leaving with that. Like, potions are like one thing I will immediately top off. Anytime I see them. I'm sorry. A lot of other weapons, they pop up so frequently, I don't necessarily need to top off on them every time. Oh, dang it. I was supposed to heal first, then shoot the guy. Dang it. I'm not entirely 100% sure where I'm at, but I'm actually happy to be here. There we go. Now I'm topped off on life, topped off on potions. Still not entirely sure where I'm at, but it's okay. That guy drops AK ammo. Oh, is this the same bridge? If that's the case, I went the wrong way here. That's what happened. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I know. I remember now. Okay. Whoa. That don't seem healthy. I want to heal. So this is rude. No, AK ammo. Let's just start using my AKs. Shoot. That was dumb. I didn't realize how low my health was. I was gonna heal again. Hate when they only take like minimal damage for some reason. Still not entirely sure why they only take minimal damage. We now know the enemies are going to drop potions as well sometimes, so I shouldn't have to worry. If I ever do get to a situation where suddenly there's a boss, I'm going to make sure I am topped off before I get to said boss. So now this game has at least a boss. Super jump. I'm just going to go ahead and top off on potions here before I make my pilgrimage to the over this way. Ran out of weapons. Yeah, like the weapons go out real fast. They don't seem like it, but there's a lot of enemies. So the weapons actually do go like real fast. Alright, so I need to do this and get past bomb room. Also, yeah, I was about to wonder, why are those taking so many hits? Those should have the same health as these guys. These guys seem like they're doing more damage. I don't think I should need to go that way. Swamp is like literally the most annoying bit right now. Alright. We're almost out of here though. We're almost out of Vietnam. Shoot. Get out of there. Okay, that's 2 experience points, guy. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, just in case. Okay, more bombs. Oh, run like heck, then. Oh, we made it to another dead little bit. Let's search the... Okay. This is where I'm supposed to go. I already found the village. Wait, unless we're talking about somewhere else. Rambo, something strange. Look, it's an enemy boat. Look, that's an enemy boat. You sold us. Right, we do everything for money. Don't move. Oh. Well, I got a dumb question for this game. Never mind. I think the boat segment's been skipped now. Okay. Well, I found my first heart container by taking out that trader. So yeah, okay. So the health is literally heart containers. Okay. I'm supposed to find the. I'm supposed to defeat bosses and such and get heart containers. Okay. Meow. Kitty cat goes meow. 2-point kitty. Oh, cause probably goes back to the beginning of the. We're back at like low level cats again. At least now I have double the health. I'm thinking my potions still heal like max health. I'll find out when I'm close to death. Well, we made progress. We've made a ton of progress now. We're fighting monkeys. Another monkey. That monkey drops health potions. Aww. So that's the official verdict then. Health potions only heal 100. Aww. Most of these guys are shorter than my like knife throws. Alright, well. That's the verdict. That's the verdict then. I have a lot of these. I'm gonna waste stuff on these weaklings. But Tiger does drop an AK though. So I technically max out on AKs real fast. By doing exactly this motion. Two more times and I'll be maxed out on AKs. There we go. Besides, these don't do any extra damage per like thing, but whatever. At least they do go up in power when you level up, so that's something. Okay, I got my knife. I can get my knives back a little bit. This does not look safe. I have a feeling... I knew it. I was actually right. My feeling was actually correct. Like, this was exactly my feeling that I was having. Like, I was like, I have a feeling that... Ah, dang, I should have. I was actually planning on healing and then killing the monkey. There we go. Mission accomplished. I got my AK back. go ahead and use it. So many enemies in this game. I was trying to hold down, like, the entire process. Okay. Well, that happened again. These guys barely do any damage. It's not even worth wasting AK shots on them. Well, these guys, totally worth. I mean, 20 experience points and a knife. Very nice. So I'm done technically grinding until I see enemies that drop 100 experience points. At that point, grinding will be back on the docket. Okay, good. Oh gosh. I made it. We made it. Okay, cool. We did it. Because 10 or 20 experience points, not worth it. 100, yeah. 50, maybe. Rambo, the pickup point is ahead. Go, thanks for helping me. Rambo, I want to go to America with you. I'm sorry, I can't take you. I won't see you anymore. Goodbye. What the heck was even that? Like, seriously, what even was that? Apparently we had to go this way, but that was not explained. Technically, I don't know why I just healed when... Oh, here's the pickup point. Saw it. Here, you gotta hit that. Headquarters, we found Rambo. He's taking pals with him. Emergency! Stop the mission! What? I can't leave him stranded, yeah. I have to follow orders. Mercenaries. At that time, Rambo who was caught by the enemy, was being interrogated. I am Commander Pesfowski. We were sent here in an effort to free war criminals. I want all the details of your mission. I want you to radio your headquarters and say that you've been captured. You will not talk? Okay, you sin. You're only an experimental animal for Sergeant Yershinin. Your command has abandoned you. Do you still protect them? You must make contact, otherwise your friend will be killed. Make a radio call. Make a radio call. Make a radio call. Alright, so I'll make a radio call. Report your position and status. Answer it if you don't want to see your friend die. John, it's me. Answer. Where is Murdoch? He is here. Give us the position and we'll come pick you up. I'm coming to terminate you. Meanwhile, code save Rambo. Now I'm playing as the girl. An American spy was caught. I want to take him out. Take this medicine and give it to him. Oh, what is on your mind? Just let me know. Would you like to buy this dress? I can't go without this rifle or... Oh, this is a beautiful dress. I'm sorry. You look good in the dress. Am I in a dress now? I think I'm in a dress now. Amazing. I can see like a little bit of leg. You look good in the dress. Is this his? Co went to camp to help Rambo. You call me? This way to the captain's quarters. Thanks for putting me in boxes. What are you doing here? Sorry. Hey, where are you going? The exit is on the right. To the left is the torture room. Well, we gotta go to the left then. Rambo, it's me. Wait a minute. I'm gonna look for the key. Oh, I need a key. So it's a point and click puzzle now. At a very slow pace. Be honest, Rainbow's gonna need some healing when he gets out, for sure. Dang it. The cool news is you can still jump down through platforms. So you take me here. Alright, I can't even use the medicine. Okay, this is confusing. So I need a key. But I don't know who has a key unless it's somebody else. You take me to where I need to go. You're a warp forward. You're a guy that tells me where the torture room is, which basically leads me to where Rambo is. You're a guy I swear I can't talk to. And I'm not mistaken, I really can't talk to you. Good evening. You must be the general's wife. Yes. What happened today? I caught a spy. So you have the key to the room? Anything for the general's wife. I got the key. I am truly the best spy. I'm opening the door now. Thanks. They've seen us. Let's get out of here now. Like I was just sitting there with 20 experience points standing there. Yeah, more military guys. Yeah! I didn't want to heal because I figured dying would give me full health. I'm actually wrong. Dying only gives you back 100. That sucks. Dang you, NES logic. I'll go ahead and use one of these. I'll throw my knives again. So I got plenty of them. And when I run low on these, I'll start throwing my AKs. Just throwing the whole gun. That's how you do it, right? You just throw a whole gun at your foe. Whoa, what the heck? I gotta set on fire. That was like slightly obnoxious. So just as a side note, stab those guys. It's like a major side note. Just stab those guys. Alright, so let's see. Also go north here. Okay, so this is just this again. Dang it. Oh, thanks for the AK bullets. Stab you. And we'll just walk this way. We'll go ahead and heal again. This guy's worth some more explosive rounds. No real reason to use explosive rounds. Except from this dude right here. We'll go ahead and heal again. We get to the point where it sounds like boss music. I'm not mistaken. There's a guy on a motorcycle. And I wasn't mistaken because that guy gave a heart piece, so that was actually a boss. Yes. Did it. That guy dropped a heart. He was indeed a boss. Now back to the wildlife again. Actually, for the most part, it's... Alright, cool, we found... Oh. You look tired. Rest here for a while. Thinks I'm able to fight again. Oh, cool. Hello. There's actually like 5 or 6 rooms that we literally skipped. I see. The reason it circled us back is because we weren't supposed to go this way yet. Now the Rambo we can. This does not look safe. Oh, it's ice. Okay. Interesting. Definitely need to save those bomb arrows for bosses, so whenever I hear the boss jingle, I need to use them. Now that we got bosses in this game, for reals. Now the fun part is since I'm actually all decked out in like strength and stuff. I'm all decked out in hit points. A lot of this stuff's not even like a bother to me anymore. Where am I? Why am I? Oh, I guess heal me. So I need to land somewhere on the second screen in order to progress. That's what I understand just now. Game's actually really well made. Like it's got some stupid design choices. Don't get me wrong. I don't take what I'm saying completely as this game is flawless. No, this game has flaws up the wazoo. Just sure, we can go north now. Like a deadly tiger of death. That's the wrong arrows. Yep. That was a death tiger. Nice. There's someone else chasing after me. I'm assuming that's just because it does that at the end of screens. Okay. So I went in here, slayed the beast. Like, the worst design decisions this game has, in my opinion. It's one apparently these dark rooms. I don't even understand, like, what I could even do to help besides, like, just trial and error it, which might be the answer. Seeing as how ooh, that's rude. Ooh, that's rude. So rude. So rude. So you still here, Bojo? Or Boho? You still here, Bohovnik? Still holding up good? I'm gonna take a small break for a second. I'm gonna sort of randomly see. Oh, you put your kitty on here. It's adorable. Okay. Get myself a drink. Take myself a break. Made some good progress. Beat my 3 bosses. They should have had a boss before. Or with how this whole thing seems set, they should have had a boss before the POW camp. They really should have. They're handing out heart containers like crazy. I should have. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna start using my knives again. Okay, so... Oh, bull, really? Well, this only requires doing this. What's the problem with this spot? Oh, okay. Literally Just that, okay. I'll have to use the restroom soon. About 15 minutes before the point where I wanted to actually end this stream would have been. Okay, so I can basically go this far and then yeah. There's still like another enemy around here. Oh no, I think I get what's going on. They're like little landmines. Oh yeah, I forgot. Enemies here are invisible. I think it's those little birds. Like the ones that fly down. I mean, they're not on the ground. Oh. Very nice. I just have all these random enemies that I can't see. I'm sure they look amazing. Really well designed in this dark cave I can't see anything in. Okay, cool. We're actually out of it now. I'm not dropping down. Forget that. I do need to drop down again though. I'm scared. Oh, it's Co. We're safe for now. What are you gonna do? Going to Thailand? America, would you please take me? You're in danger here. Let's go back together. Thank you. I'm so happy. They're coming behind us. Ugh. Co, are you alright? Rambo, I can't go with you. You're going with me to the States. Rambo, thank you. Please don't forget me. Co. Motherfuckers killed Co. How dare you? Alright, so I've got... Oh, cool. It actually gave me 164 now. It's not going to be that much mean. What'd be really nice here would be one dude that dropped like potion. Now I'd stock up on him, heal up, and then be good. Yeah, at least it's giving me 164 now. Okay. I actually think that they did a decent job with this. I mean, it's not perfect, but I always say I'm having fun with this. It's like one thing I think I even noticed when I first played this. I can at least say I was having fun with it. It's just designed weirdly. Hoping, I don't know how close I am to the end. Oh. Wait, how much are you guys dropping now experience-wise? Oh, I got my grenades back. Cool. Well, I want to keep them because I don't know how close I am to the end. And that was like the entire thing I was about to state. Is I don't know how close I am to the end. I hate how there's always two guys at the end. It just like come in and then they're like, "Well, we're only worth 2 experience points." Why are you guys even here? Here's the boss. It's the moon. Cool. I just wanted to fight the moon. There we go. Probably didn't need to use that much healing, but I felt like it was necessary. There we go. I beat up the moon. Any moon. What's this way? On the inside of a building. That'd be great on the inside of this building. Well, if that guy was worth 50, I just go in and out to grab that 50 each time. Hello, Ninja Man. What are you worth? With a knife. When there's just like a new enemy and it's only worth like an item. It's like, seriously. One of these boxes had to have an item. That's why I'm so adamant on checking them. Sheesh, again. It's gonna be worth lots of experience points, only worth items, which, you know what, is fine at this exact moment. So I'm kind of a little low. You know, the one item I'd be really appreciative with is not here, and that's a freaking potion again. Okay, this guy, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my next level of this guy. Hoping I'm not getting a sore throat because I'm talking too much today. If that's the case, then I'm gonna really hate that. I'm gonna really hate that. Apparently I can't talk too much. I don't think they should do a boss earlier than basically now, because they have like all these bosses. They should have like a cat boss or something, or like a nature boss by now to extend my health for that one part. That one part was the hardest part in the game. The rest is just cakewalk in comparison because you have so much health. It's just the only part that sucks is now with so much health and the fact that NES logic does not allow it to be maxed out in any given way. For some stupid reason. Alright, 3 more times killing this one guy, and we'll have a level up. Two more. Last time. And now our damage output's even better. Right, now if I can just find a guy with a potion, I'd be extremely happy. So, what was even the point of this room? Like, literally, besides this warehouse stock holding, like, so many items, I'm also curious where I go when I die at this point. Because healing the max would take way too many potions. I understand that the healing has to kind of have a... You'll go? Oh, you're leaving? Where you gotta go? Why are you leaving? Oh, you're going to cook lunch. Are you going to come back? Or are you leaving for the rest of the stream? Because honestly, depending on where this leaves us, I might just call it. Apparently we're back here. Which kind of sucks, because this is before the boss, that one boss. But I'm assuming that we're not going to fight that boss. But the part that sucks about the most, those turns really only worth one. I need to do a potion drop soonish, because I'm going to be in trouble. Is the boss back, or is it just... Oh, you don't know? Well, honestly, I'll probably be ending here shortly. I just might try to find... Yeah, that was what was in the cave. The next dialogue bit. grenades. That's grenades. Ain't nothing wrong with some grenades. I'm not entirely sure that little me did. I don't know why I'm trying to jump and hit that one. Oh, that guy's worth 100. I'm gonna find another door. That's the death ball's worth 100. Oh, it's a dialogue bit. This is a dialogue bit. It's got the safety music. You can't fly without the helicopter key. Is that like enough to technically count as a new dialogue? I gotta find this out. If this is technically a checkpoint, I can't fly without the helicopter key. I just can't. Can't fly without a helicopter key. Oh, no, I'm back down to just getting only 100 instead of 164. That sucks. Oh well. Still over here with new 100 hit points. That's not bad. I do have a bandana now. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna actually end the stream here. I'm assuming I'm just gonna stop. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, no one's really live. I'm not even worried about raid. It is just a bonus stream. There we go. This was just a bonus stream. Thank you for joining me, Boho, on this. This is fun. I'll talk to you later. And this will be the end of the stream. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.